Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, fellow Dragon Riders. This is Journey Joe Mitchell coming at you from the cozy confines of the TV basement. Today we're diving into episode 4 of House of the Dragon's second season, titled The Red Dragon and the Gold. And holy smokes, did things heat up? First off, can I just say how frustrating it is that we're already halfway through the season? I know I've complained about the binge model before, but having to wait a week between episodes and only getting 10 total is almost worse. It's like we're being served the world's tiniest, most exquisite tasting menu, and I'm still hungry. But I digress. Let's get into this feast of an episode. So we finally got the dragon battle we've all been waiting for, and boy did it deliver. We've got Princess Rhaenys on Meleys, King Aegon on Sunfire, and the ever-terrifying Aemond on Vhagar. The CGI work here was absolutely stunning. You could practically feel the heat from those dragon flames. It's the kind of spectacle that reminds you why you fell in love with this universe in the first place. But it wasn't just spectacle. This battle had serious consequences. Poor Rhaenys, the queen who never was, finally got her moment in the spotlight, only to fall from the sky. It's a tragic end for a character who's been a voice of reason throughout the series. Eve Best has been phenomenal in this role, and her final scenes were heartbreaking. And let's talk about Aemond for a second. That kid is seriously unhinged. Not only does he take out Rhaenys, but he deliberately attacks his own brother. Talk about sibling rivalry taken to the extreme. Ewan Mitchell is doing an incredible job portraying Aemond's descent into madness. The way he delivers his lines in High Valyrian, mocking his brother's lack of fluency, is chilling. Speaking of Aegon, Tom Glyn Carney is really bringing his A-game this season. Watching Aegon struggle with his newfound power, only to be belittled by both his brother and his mother, is fascinating. That scene where he decides to join the battle against everyone's advice, you can see the desperation in his eyes. Meanwhile, back at Dragonstone, Emma D'Arcy continues to impress, showing us a Rhaenyra who's both determined and conflicted. That scene where she tells Jace about the prophecy of ice and fire, chills. It's a great callback to the very first episode, and it adds another layer to the conflict we're seeing unfold. Now let's talk about Daemon at Harrenhal. Those visions he's having are seriously creepy. The one where he beheads young Rhaenyra, only for her to keep talking? Nightmare fuel. Matt Smith is absolutely killing it, showing us a Daemon who's slowly unraveling. His interactions with Alice Rivers are particularly intriguing. Is she helping him or leading him further into madness? I've got to give a shout out to the production design team. Harrenhal looks appropriately creepy and decrepit, a perfect backdrop for Daemon's descent into paranoia. And the costume department continues to outdo themselves. Did you see Aemond's eye patch? It's like a work of art in itself. Now I've got to address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the Muppet in the room. Did anyone else catch that the Tully kid was named Oscar? Apparently, George R.R. Martin's a big Sesame Street fan. Overall, this episode was a game changer. The Dance of Dragons has truly begun, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. The stakes have never been higher, and it feels like no one is safe. We're seeing alliances shift, families fracture, and dragons fall from the sky. It's everything I want from this show and more. So what did you think, fellow basement dwellers? Are you Team Black or Team Green at this point? Who do you think will be the next to fall? And seriously, how cool was that dragon battle? Oh, and before I go, a quick poll. On a scale of 1 to 5 dragon eggs, how would you rate this episode? I'm giving it a solid 5. It had everything: action, intrigue, family drama, and of course, dragons galore. That's all for now, dragon fans. Until next time, keep your scales shiny and your fire hot. And remember, whether you're riding a dragon or just watching from your couch, always keep an eye on the sky. This is Journey Joe Mitchell signing off from the TV basement.